Thank you. I suppose most of us, at one time or another, have experienced panic. That queasy feeling in the pit of your stomach that absolutely paralyzes every muscle and nerve in your body. Some people have a fear of heights. All they have to do is stare outside a high office window and they freeze in sheer terror. With other people, the ostensible cause of their panic can be water. I even know people who are deathly afraid of cats or dogs. The reason we don't master fears is because we haven't mastered ourselves. We haven't come to terms with ourselves. Mike Porvaznik is a rigger. A rigger has a date with danger every day of his life. He works on a tiny scaffold under gigantic bridges with nothing between him and the river but thin air. In a job like that, the slightest surrender to fear can mean death. I'd like to tell you a little anecdote Mike tells about the day his partner on a scaffold panicked. That after this word. Mike Porvaznik and his partner were painting the underside of the Manhattan Bridge that connects Manhattan with Brooklyn the day his partner panicked. The day it happened, the wind was blowing something fierce. Both Mike and his partner were hanging by 6 feet of rope, so at least the sway in the scaffolding wasn't too great. Mike's partner's name was Jimmy. Well, Jimmy paused during his work for a moment, looked down at the water 135 feet below, then looked up toward the roadbed. Suddenly, a drop of water fell from the roadbed into Jimmy's eye. Instinctively, he jerked his head down, watched the swaying scaffold and the emptiness between him and the river, and he just froze. Mike Porvaznik knew that if he lost his head too, both of them would be done for. Instead, he remained calm and said to his partner, "Come on, Jimmy. I'll be finished before you if you don't hustle a bit." Still, Jimmy didn't budge. He didn't even seem to be breathing. "Okay," Mike said. "Don't worry. Everything will be fine." It was Mike's own self-confidence and strength of mind that saved both men's lives that day. Eventually, other riggers made their way over to their scaffold, took hold of the ropes, and got both men back to the bridge. But the thing that Mike never forgot was how a little trifle, like a drop of water, could trigger panic and fear. Now, I don't for a moment pretend that there's any 1, 2, 3 formula for overcoming a tendency to panic. But I do know that if you can empty your mind of guilt feelings by doing everything possible to make up from past wrongs, you'll be well on your way to a healthier, more positive, more relaxed attitude toward every single aspect of your life.